Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to John's RC. So today I'm super excited to show you guys this brand new RC airplane from E-flite. This is the all-new E-flite F-14 Tomcat twin EDF. So this just very recently came out and we just got it. I did open the box for binding purposes and then I did do a little clip for Instagram, but other than that I haven't really checked it out. So this is going to be a little box opening intro for you guys. So open the box here. Okay, so this is what the packaging looks like. Got your little foam protector things, and the manual comes on top. Just put this on the ground for now. Okay, so this is what the F-14 looks like right out of the box, and this thing is beautiful. So it comes out of the box with the wings fully swept, so just for packaging purposes. But yeah, so this model came as a bind and fly, meaning you must supply yourself with your own transmitter, flight battery, and battery charger. I'm using my Spektrum NX-10 to control the model, and I am going to be using a Spektrum 4-cell 2200 mAh battery pack to control the model. And this is a 30C discharge rate smart battery. So just a quick look around the airplane, this is what the top looks like. E-flite used the Bounty Hunters scheme on this one, and this thing looks absolutely amazing. This is what the underside looks like. The landing gears do come installed, but these are detachable if you're flying over grass, and yeah. So this model is 7 channels because you have your throttle control, and you do have the ailerons. There are no ailerons on the wing. You have your ailerons, elevator, you have a steerable nose wheel in the front here. You don't have any moving pieces on the vertical stabilizer, but you also have the variable swept wings, so you can see it's already swept, but when you plug it in, you have to program in the wing sweep. So you have 3 modes. So yeah, this model has a wingspan of 760 millimeters with the wings fully extended. It has a length of 750 millimeters, and with the wings fully swept, it has a wingspan of 450 millimeters. So yeah, I'm gonna plug this in for you guys and give you a little demo, and then we can take this thing to the skies. Okay, so I have my transmitter on. This is where the battery goes, right here. It's a little strip of Velcro. Stick it in there. Okay. So everything's good on my transmitter. Okay. Okay. So it's now plugged in, so I have my throttle control. Oh, I did forget to mention, this model does have twin 40mm EDF fans, so it should have plenty of power. So I have my aileron control. If you look in the back here, has my elevator control. Looks like it's going the right way. My steerable nose wheel here, you can see it's moving around. And then let's test the variable wing. So this is fully extended. This is half swept, and this is fully swept. So when you plug the model in, normally you have your switch on the outmost position. So when you plug it in, the model's already fully swept, so you're gonna have to cycle through the switches really quickly, and then it'll turn on the wing sweep. Otherwise, there would be no way to use it. So yeah, everything looks correct. Just one quick throttle set. Oh, and you can see with the safe select mode on, when you spool up the motor, the elevator does automatically pitch up. So I guess that's like a beginner, like for beginner purposes. So yeah, I think everything's good, so let's go and fly it. Alright guys, I have the F-14 all plugged in and everything is ready to go. So let me just put her on the ground here. So I have my ailerons, tailerons, throttle, she steers correctly, and my wings. Okay, I'm gonna have her fully extended for takeoff. So yeah, like I said, 7-channel model, throttle, tailerons, elevator, rudder. You got your wing sweep. Okay. Gonna take off with safe enabled. Alright, here we go. Taking off. So, at the RC Expo, we were told that the F-14 needed to be trimmed for all 3 flight modes, and that does make sense. You have 3 different variable wings, so you're going to need to trim them out for all of them. So let's take safe off. And let's trim her out. This is with like 60% throttle. Okay. He's flying pretty good. And like I said, she does have ailerons. There's no actual like ailerons on the wing. And I don't know what I expected, but there's a lot less throw than I initially thought there would be. Okay, so I accidentally just hit a switch. Almost done trimming here. Okay. Let's sweep the wings. Okay, so she's untrimmed again. It's just ailerons though. Just ailerons. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and land her. There's a lot of things happening on my transmitter right now. Alright, let's shoot for a landing. Need some air brakes. Okay, that was my maiden flight on the F-14 Tomcat. I took off with safe, and then for the rest of the flight, I just took off safe and I just flew her. Now the throws on the ailerons, or tailerons, sorry, or not the highest. That makes sense. I mean, the ailerons are on the elevator. But I mean, she did fly very well. She was stable after I trimmed her. I did not get to the wings. I did not get to fly her with the wings fully swept. I kind of ran out of time and I kind of panicked. So I am going in for a second flight, and I'm going to trim out the third and final flight position, and then I'll have some fun with it. But for what I did right now, she does look very promising. So yeah, let's go in for a second flight.
Awesome, Maiden, John. Great job.
Okay, we have the F-14 plugged in with another battery, and everything looks to be working correctly. Just have to make sure every time. Wings are still working. Okay. My main goal of this flight is to trim out the model with the wings fully swept. Okay, let's take off. Need to lower the voltage or increase it on my transmitter. Sweep the wings back. This is the first position. Okay, wings fully swept. Lots of aileron trim needed. The throws are limited on I know, Spektrum, I know. Need to change the programming on the telemetry. My flying triangle. Still need some aileron trim. I'm not gonna have enough turning radius. I'm gonna go over the rifle range. If I turn to the right.
It's time to land, John.
That was a 1-minute flight? Okay. This is an interesting way to land. I'm gonna overshoot. No, slowing it down with my rudder. Okay. Okay, that was my last flight on the F-14 That was with the wings fully swept back most of the flight just to get her trimmed out. So, she's interesting. She's not bad, but she's interesting. Flying with the wings fully swept is definitely a challenge, and you obviously shouldn't have it swept the entire flight. But I wanted to get her trimmed out, and I wanted her flying perfect, just so I can get a feel for her. And I mean, she's very stable once you get her trimmed out. Like I said, you do need to trim her out for all 3 flight modes, and trimming out the last position was a challenge. I was fighting for my life back there. Turning with her with the wings fully swept is very hard. That makes sense. You probably shouldn't turn with the wings fully swept. But I mean, yeah, she flies very nicely. She's decently fast with the power system, but it does look like she's like the power system is struggling to keep up with the speed when the wings are fully swept back. And I do also need to change my telemetry settings for the voltage on my transmitter, because every time I raise my throttle above 70%, my transmitter would scream at me, so I do need to change my settings on that. But other than that, she is a pretty nice plane. She's a very good looker. She looks amazing in the air, and with the wings being able to have variability is also very nice. So she's definitely not a beginner plane. I wouldn't say that. She's very hard to fly with the wings fully swept back. So with the wings fully extended, I'm sure a beginner can fly with safe, maybe without safe, but you might need some experience. I didn't get to do a lot of flight with the wing in the first position. I was kind of just like hovering over the wings fully swept back and the wings fully extended. And normally the wings with the first position is the standard position when you're flying. That's my mistake. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. So yeah, thanks for tuning to John's RC. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys, I'll see you on the next video.
Awesome flight, John. Beautiful flight. Great job.